welcome back to the channel. Today I am in my hometown in Italy and I came to this local lake. It's a lake I know very well because when I was young I used to come here fishing, and I never came here for photography and wildlife photography, but last year that I came here to Italy I brought my small camera and came by just to see if I could find some birds, and I've seen the kingfisher last year. So this morning I was like, okay, let's give it a try and let's go. The stream just here is where I've seen the kingfisher last year, and just now I left the car there, just walked over the bridge, and the kingfisher flew by along the ditch, and I saw him stopping about 20 meters away. So it's here. I'm already happy. So I should be able today to get some photos. I'm gonna walk along the ditch and see if I can see some I think you can hear it. This is the kingfisher. So I'm gonna walk along the river, see if I can find some branches that are exposed on the ditch where the kingfisher usually stay for fishing, and let's go from there. I have my camera, I have my tripod. I don't have a chair, which is unfortunate because I'm sure I'm gonna spend some time waiting, but I'm very happy to wait for the kingfisher. So I can still hear it, so I'm gonna go prepare my camera and see you guys later. Okay, so I think I have a fairly good idea of the few locations I'm gonna try today to spot the kingfishers. It's mainly 4 or 5 locations. There are a few bridges along the ditch and a couple of branches that are sticking out, and they really offer good location for the kingfisher to stop and look for fishes. There's still not much light, so I'm gonna walk around the lake first and then come back when there's a bit more light and just sit and wait for the kingfisher to appear. But this morning is beautiful. I just met a couple of people, but otherwise very quiet, and I don't know if you can see behind me, the lake is beautiful, pretty calm, and the sky is getting some nice color now, so I'm gonna enjoy the morning, have a walk, and then come back for the kingfisher. Okay, so as I was walking close to the lake, I saw this blue flash over the water, and it was the kingfisher. So it was just perched very close to where I was, probably 15-20 meters. But the moment I stopped, it just flew away. So I was able to just catch this couple of photos while it was flying away from me. But that's a good sign. I know it can also be towards the lake or on the lake. So I have a very good location now to basically wait and see if he comes back to the same spot. And I think I'm gonna stay here because there is also enough light for me to catch a fairly good picture, or at least having a high enough shutter speed. So I'm gonna wait there and see what happens. Okay, so I spent a good half an hour at that location, and kingfisher hasn't come back, so I decided to move on and continue my walk around the lake. Also, I thought that it was probably luck to see the kingfisher there rather than being a very good spot for it, because the water was pretty dirty. There was a lot of things on the surface, so I'm not an expert, but I thought maybe it's not a really good place for the kingfisher to fish. So I just moved on now, keep walking around the lake, and then I will go back towards the ditch that we have seen at the beginning. The light's still not very good. It's very cloudy. I was expecting clear sky today, but it's not, so I think we have to wait a bit more time for do some bird photography. So yeah, a good occasion to take it easy and walk around the lake. So some light is finally appearing now, and I think the location where the kingfisher is should be very well lit now, but I am about 15-20 minutes away from the location, so I'm gonna keep walking around the lake. It's been very beautiful, so quiet, and even though the light is not great, it makes this kind of moody vibe that really gives you this autumn feeling. But yeah, let's stop talking and I keep walking around the lake and get to the location of the kingfisher as soon as I can, because the lights should be okay now. Okay, so I'm back at the beach now, and there's a bit more light than this morning, but not so much. Anyway, I'm gonna walk towards the car, which is basically close to where I think is the best location to see the kingfisher, and let's see if we see it again. I'm really hoping to see it flying again and try to catch him in flight. But otherwise I'm gonna stop close to one of these branches and wait, and then it's just gonna be a waiting game and see what happens. Okay guys, I've seen it again, and I was a bit unlucky this time, so I've just arrived at this bridge. I was basically there, and I thought, okay, let's wait here, seems a good location. So I saw it flying just close where that ditch turns. It flew straight towards the bridge and it landed on the bridge. Too bad, it was on the other side of the bridge, so behind a piece of wood, and then it just flew off again towards the end of the ditch. So I'm thinking I'm gonna stay here, wait close to the bridge and see if it comes back. Okay, so I got 40 minutes before I need to leave, and I don't know if you guys can see, but basically I have found that branch along the ditch, so I set it up so it should be a nice perch, a nice location for the kingfisher to perch. And now I'm just waiting. The kingfisher flew just in front of me 5 minutes ago, but it didn't stop on the branch, so either I am too visible or it just didn't want to land. But I have tried to kind of hide myself a bit in this line of trees, so I'm gonna wait here in silence now, and hopefully it's gonna stop on the branch. That would be amazing, because it's set up so the light is really hitting on the branch and it would be an amazing shot. I will have a very blurred background, so everything is ready. We just need the kingfisher to play its role, basically. Okay, so I'm a bit disappointed because the light was perfect, the branch was perfectly placed, the background was blurred and black. The main thing was that there was no kingfisher, so yeah, I've seen him many times today, 5 times to be exact, and being able to see the kingfisher 5 times in the morning is pretty good. I love the location, it's very nice, and this morning was very quiet. Now I haven't seen the kingfisher flying around for some time, and I believe it's also because many families with kids have arrived, so it's a bit noisy the park now and full of people. But the video is not over. I'm really hopeful I will be coming back the next morning and be able to get the shots I wanted. But for today, that's it. I'm gonna have lunch with my family now. Bye bye. Good morning, guys. Today I was supposed to not be able to come here because I was supposed to go out with my family, but eventually didn't go anywhere. So I decided to come by again and see if I'm able to see the kingfisher again. And I've just arrived at the location. It's about 10 in the morning, so it's a bit late, but just arrived. I've seen it perched on this branch, not the branch I set up yesterday, but another one, a higher one, and I saw it diving in the water and catching a fish. So now I've set myself about 20 meters from it, and let's see, he just caught a fish and I think he went back to the nest. But I'm gonna wait here. Basically, you can see I have the tree just where the camera is pointing, and it was perched there a few minutes ago. So I set up my camera and now I'm gonna wait here and see if it appears again. Finally, I've seen it and I photographed it. The photo is not the best because the background is not great, it's a bit messy. But yeah, finally it appeared on the perch and I managed to get a few shots. Unfortunately, when the kingfisher came out, there was a dude walking on the path with a dog, so it flew away, very far away from me. But yeah, I'm very happy. I hope now it comes back on the perch and I will be ready to get more videos and shots. Now I know it went away, so I'm planning to move a bit and maybe find a location where I have a better background. For now, I really want to stay away and not disturb it to get a few shots. Oh my god, guys, I was about to move and the kingfisher appeared on the perch, on the branch I've set up yesterday. So yeah, that is the perfect location. It's very far away from anything else, so the background would be perfect for photography. So now it was just there. It flew away again because it caught a fish. So now I think it's really the time to move and get a tiny bit closer. So I'm gonna go. Okay guys, kingfisher has flew away. So if I make some noise now, I know they're not around. But I've managed to get my dream shot, or at least I've got very close to get my dream shot. I still have adrenaline running through my blood, I think, but basically I've just arrived very close to the branch I have set up yesterday, and I just hide in the bushes. As you can see, I'm in the shadow, and in front of me I have a small branch, so I think it hides me a bit. I've set up my camera, set up the exposure, the focus, etc. Just the time to turn around to look for the kingfisher. I looked back at my camera and it was just there, at the tip of the branch, where I want it to be. So I managed to get the shots I wanted today. It was incredible, just incredible. Now I think it's the right time to pack up everything, being very quiet and just leave without making any noise, because I might be able to come back in the next day. So I leave you with my shots, my best shots of the day, and probably my best shot of a kingfisher so far. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.